I'm Adriana Ermter, Beauty Director for Fashion Magazine, and today on Beauty 101, we're going to learn how to use rollers. I am with Kevin Murphy, editorial hairstylist extraordinaire and straight from the down under. He is also the creator of Kevin Murphy Hair Products. And today we are at Navigate Salon, and you're going to teach us how to
get big waves that last.
Amazing.
I think that you need to use a curling iron because you need to break down the hydrogen bonds, which are the things that are going to make your hair hold. So you need to break it down with the curling iron first to heat the hair up, and then you wrap that hair around a roller so the hair cools down around a round surface.
Great. The barrel on this particular curling iron is really thin and narrow. Can you use any size if you just have a big barrel curling iron or a medium-sized one?
It would all depend on longevity. If you used a really large barrel, then it's not going to last as long. If you use a small barrel, you're still, because the roller determines your curl size and the barrel determines your longevity. I always take a nice whopping section no matter what the thickness of the hair is, because I want a nice big fat curl, not a skinny curl.
And then you're sort of twisting the hair around. Yeah,
I ribbon the hair around the barrel because my aim is to get as much hair onto the barrel as possible. I make sure that I'm not going all the way to the root because it's now about a flatter root, so you get more of that sort of triangle shape.
So always use a heat protecting styling product.
Yeah, always use a heat protecting styling product that does not contain moisture. You don't want to put moisture in at this phase, you want to put moisture in at the finishing phase.
Okay. And this will be more of a modern beachy wave as opposed to
it's more
what we had in the 80s with those spiral perms.
It's not a spiral perm at all. What is it's quite a horizontal wave. So it's probably a little bit more sort of like movie star, maybe a bit more sort of screen siren, but it does have a looser look to it, so it's a lot more undone.
Now, I'm noticing with these rollers is that they're very different from a Velcro roller.
I think that the ball is really good because the ball's really easy to hold. So what you can do is you can roll the ball up in your hand, and then what you do is you keep that stationary, and then you roll the hair up. I've always got the ball in my hand, and then bang, you're done. And then you can go and run around the house and they're not going to fall out.
I like that. How long should we leave the rollers in for?
I would leave them in for about, say, 10 minutes. So it's the perfect time to go and put a little bit of light makeup on, brush your teeth, have a little coffee.
What if you had medium length hair and you still wanted to have waves, but you wanted to keep your length?
I think that the most important thing is to drop it down from the scalp as well. Like, make sure that you don't curl the top of the head, because when the hair's shorter, it can get quite crazy. So keep a very sort of flatter silhouette around the top. Never curl the fringe or the bang. As long as you wrap it around that little barrel 3 times, that's enough to give you that wave. So I would just curl the mid-lengths, how we were doing it before, and then I would just wrap those ends into the roll, and then you'll get a slight bend on the ends, but more of your wave will be in here, which is where you want it. They're really easy to get out, so all you do is go bang, like that. You can see we've got a nice big wave. And the good thing about it is we've got a wave with longevity to it as well, which is really good. And the best part about it is there's no frizz involved and there's no craziness, because a lot of the times if you're using, say, a hot roller or a wet set or a Velcro roller, you pull them out and it's just mad. You can see this one is very controlled and contained. And then what you want to do is you want to take your best comb, which are these 10 things here, and then you want to run your hands very gently through the hair.
Why would you not use a brush? You don't want to disturb the hair.
I like to use my hands first as well. And then you're going to take a wide tooth comb. Only ever use a wide tooth comb. So even if you think that the hair's too curly, only use a comb that has the teeth are that wide. You want to go straight through with your comb and just comb the hair through until you start to see the hair appearing into waves. So what we've done is we've normalized the hair and we've given it the same size curl all the way through, so then the waves will just kick in on their own. There are still a few little flyaways, so what we need to do is we need to finish that with a molding resin. We happen to have our can of hairspray with molding resins in it. So I'm just going to give it a light spray. Now, because it's a low VOC and CFC free, you have to wait about 2 seconds. It just takes a moment to actually absorb into the hair. Like, you can see how now, once it's got the hairspray on it, it's actually turned into gossamer sort of thing straight away. And what the hairspray's done is that's allowed you to mold the hair. It's really important when you're doing this style that you want to be able to comb and brush the hair. You don't want to have to go, I can't move. You want to be able to walk around and be free, like a modern woman should.
And there you have it. This is how you can have beautiful, glamorous waves just by using a curler.